Mm. Hi. I should have grabbed my jean jacket, but so it was readily available. I have hooks for them to hang up their jackets and stuff. The thumbnail is actually a different picture. It's not the same as this morning. There was another plane going by when I came outside to see about sitting outside. I wanted to make sure it wasn't too hot. And then when I sat down, there was another plane going by. So interesting. Like I said, I think they changed flight patterns or something because there didn't used to be so many planes. This is because I'm self-conscious. That's why I have my jacket on my lap. All right, well, it is ridiculously warm for how chilly it's been, and then it's supposed to snow on Sunday. How's that? Oh, there's another plane right now. Anywho, I brought out this, and I did bring out the storybook, but I don't know. I feel like sometimes it doesn't allow, like and this morning too, was me doing anything. There's not like time for us to sit together and like for me to just be. If that makes sense. And although I'm answering questions here, I think it allows a bit more time. This is becoming too hot though. Me. Okay, this might not work. You may need to get over yourself, Priscilla. It's too hot. You know, black gets even hotter. There we go. How have the last 3 or so hours been? Are you resting right now? I hope so. I thought of something to share. I don't know why. I just don't want to. Anyway, of like the, questions about myself. I bring in groceries all at one time. Yep. Or at the most, I go out twice. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't want to make multiple trips. So it's pretty bad. Like yesterday, I had to time because both my arms were full of bags and I had to reach my arm up and hit my thing to shut, and they loaded them heavy. Like they loaded them heavy. And so I had to put one bag down, and this hand was all full of bags, and I was holding a sports drink pack here in the sand. And so I was like, okay, so I hit the button, I hurry up and grab the bag. Failed the first time. I had to wait again. And I hit the button again for it to open. Grab the bag. And like full on. Like I've had like my arms full, okay? Sparkling water cases over here and dog food on my shoulder. It's a problem. I don't know why. I don't want to come back out. I just want to bring it all in and get it taken care of. That's something to know about me. I don't know. My sister does the same thing. Because my mom's like, what's wrong with you girls? I don't know. I don't want to make multiple trips. I just want to get done. We're the ones bringing in the groceries, I guess. It's like, we're the ones doing it. So we got it. We're just going to get it done. I have no idea. Anyway, so that's a random piece of information about me. Let's see here. You guys know I have a nerdy side. That was it. Do you have a nerdy side? Was the question. Was there a second part to it? I missed it. Oh yeah, if so, it brings it out. You guys have seen it. Games. Games bring out my nerdy side. I think. You'd have to let me know what you think after seeing me. What brings out my nerdy side. Writing, I guess, kind of. Anyway. Oh, okay, I've done this here. Why am I a little kid? Okay, anyways, the same question that made me chuckle yesterday. Moving on. What is wrong with me? I don't know. Did you ever have an embarrassing moment during gym class in school? Listen, I think I've told you guys about this. I passed gym. But that's because they didn't want to fail me. And it's because I'm not, like, I've gotten better, but severely self-conscious. It also didn't help that I didn't look like other people, okay? 1. 2, built differently than other people, okay? 3, you were forced to undress in front of everybody, okay? A lot of different things. And so the question was, did I ever do anything embarrassing? No, because it wasn't going to be me, not me, not me. So I didn't participate. Isn't that crazy? Priscilla. But I was severely self-conscious, severely. I would dress out. I had to go sit on the bench. I don't know. Now, I kind of just make fun of myself. Like, I have really good, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I haven't played badminton in a long time. Okay, it's been a long time. I don't know what it is about that. I have good hand-eye coordination. I don't know what it is about badminton. And so I just make a fool. I just act real silly. I don't know. Everyone, it's been a long time since I played, but the people I played with, they were laughing at me. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. Okay. That I'm bad at badminton. Oh, the question, what's your personal ratio of naughty to nice? I'm more naughty than you may think. Or no. Because, you know, our mental habits also. Anyway, moving on. I'm probably not really that. I'm being silly. Ignore me. I mean, don't. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In what way has money impacted you negatively? Not having any can negatively affect. Not making enough money can negatively affect. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Not now, okay? But past life can negatively affect. Also, not being taught how to handle money appropriately so that when you get money, this is not me now. I'm talking about when I was in charge of myself, on my own, like, 18, 19 years old. Anyway, I had to learn. What activities make you lose track of time? This makes me lose track of time. Playing video games makes me lose track of time. Yeah. Do you believe in eye for an eye? We'd all go blind, you guys. um, Younger me would have been like, yes. Truthfully, younger me. Again, 18, 19 years old. And I'm talking about, like, I knew people who were kind of, anyway, moving on. People did things, but they were inebriated, and I would get back at them. But they were, you know, anyway. Could you guys hear that person there on a motorcycle playing music? But no, I don't. It also too, it's like, you know, that's a lot of seeds that are being sown. You know what I mean? If I'm constantly getting people back, I am going to be getting back, you know, it's like this cycle, right? Somebody get off the bike, you know what I mean? Like, let's stop writing it. So no, I don't believe in eye for an eye. I am not talking about anything other than me, myself, my life. Okay, let's not go there. Me, myself, my life. Okay, not big things. Me, myself, my life. How was your very first kiss? Have we talked about this? No consent was given. That's how my first kiss was. Yeah. Someone got dared to kiss me and kissed me. I didn't want to kiss them. Anyway, moving on. I was a little kid. I think I was like 8 years old. That's how my first kiss was. What age would you not want to live past? Whatever age, no, that's not true. I believe I'm gonna live to 95. At least. That's a lot of life, right? Sure, a lot of goodbyes, but also like just seeing, I don't know, I want to live as long as God wants me to live. Like, this is an odd, like, is somebody supposed to actually fill this out? These are a lot of like weird questions. Have you ever donated blood? If so, do you do it regularly? I have donated blood. I used to do it very often. But I haven't done it in a little bit, at least 2 years. And it's just because there's not a lot of drives. My time's not as open, and there's not a lot of drives nearby. That's not true. Last year, it's my time. Because last year there was one nearby, and I didn't get to go. I wanted to go. Yeah. Having a kid changes your time, you know? Your time's not your own. Do I have a birthmark? If so, where? I think I do. I forgot. I have like one on my leg, I think. Anyway. Moving on. Some of these are like, what? Jeez Louise. What's the purpose of this? Oh, sorry. The question that made me say that was, do you sometimes spend money you don't have or live above your means? You know, again, thank God. Thank you, God, for your abundant blessing in my life. No. No. But God has blessed me so amply that I'd have to really choose to be irresponsible to go above my means. And again, God, thank you for your abundance and goodness in my life. Where's some lighthearted ones? But then, well, we'll see. Jeez Louise. Sorry. Don't make me. Some of these questions are really loaded. My goodness. Where is your favorite place to meditate? Here, on the front porch, so I can hear nature. Or in my closet, as the wind blows through my hair. Yeah. Jeez Louise. My goodness. But also, too, let's think about that. I'm like, that's a lot to wish that on somebody. Anyway, if you could bankrupt one person or company, who or what would it be? You do realize that that's sowing, that you're sowing that. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't care to do that. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. I don't wish that upon anybody. I don't care if they're bad. That's not true. I do care, but I'm not going to wish on somebody because that's, again, things being sown into a ground. Oh, there's a neighbor going by. Have you ever made your own ice cream? Yes, I have, actually. Have you ever made custard? I have an ice cream machine that is in my pantry at the very top. I thought about making ice cream one time to show you guys. But yes, and I still have the pint containers, or it's like a pint, 2 pints, it's 2 pints, it's a 2-pint container. Anyway, yeah, I used to make a lot of it. Yep. It was during the time when everything was shut down. Do you prefer your hair longer or shorter? Shorter. It's been a while since I've had my hair long. I used to have my hair down to like the middle of my back. I don't even know how I had it that long. I don't know how. I'm trying to, that's why I don't have my appointment till April. I'm trying to grow out my hair to see, you know, but my hair is so thick. During like the summertime, I've gotten to the point where like if I have my hair up all the time, what's the point of having long hair? I'm just throwing it up in a ponytail all the time or a bun. So I like to get it cut in that way, you know. It's more healthy for my hair just to be, you know, down. Where was I at? Oh, yeah. Do you buy people mementos when you go on vacation? Yes. Describe Mondays for you in one word. Busy. Has your car ever run out of gas? If so, where did it happen? I don't think my car has ever run out of gas, even when I was low on funds. I don't think I've ever let that happen. If it ever had, because I can't generally remember, if it ever did happen, it would have been when I was, again, 18 or 19 years. My mid, no, it wasn't even then. It had to be like 23, between 18 and 23 if that ever happened. I don't think it did, though. I can't remember. I don't think so. Have you ever been on a group outing? If so, where did you go? Yes. I went to an escape room. It was a work outing. Yeah. Other than that, it would have been, you know, to clubs. Yep. Me, my sister, my cousin, and their significant others. Yeah. Another plane. Yeah. The escape room. There was a lot of people in there, so I like let people do, like, you can go ahead and take the lead, but they couldn't get on the math things. Listen, sometimes with math, I can just see the answer. Don't expect me to explain it. Don't expect me to explain it. I can just see the numbers. I've got the answer. Here you go. Move on. I don't know. So my brain is. That being said, is that we had there was a math, a portion of math in it. And I told them all the answers. And they're like, how'd you get to that? I was like, I don't know. This is just the, it's not true. I did know in my head how I got to it, but I can't explain math. That is the one thing that like I can't explain math. Like I can explain how to write, I can explain grammar, I can explain, foreign languages, I can explain math. I can see it, I know it, I can do it. I do it very well. Don't expect me to tell you how to do it. This has to be old. Do you? Oh, do they mean like would it be analog? Anyways, do they mean non-phone? Do you own a camera? And if so, what was the last photo you took? Did I get rid of that camera? Well, so there's 2 cameras I used to have. I don't know if I still have the one I'm thinking of, but it would have been nature that I took. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Uh-huh. It was of the moon. It was here, but it didn't do as good as the phone, so I stopped using it. Yeah. And the other one's really old, and it's just sitting in a drawer probably somewhere. And it would have been my life from a long time ago. Do you prefer water skiing or snow skiing? Never been, never done both, either. I've never done either, is what I'm trying to say. I would like to try water skiing. Snow skiing, you guys, I am clumsy. I'm clumsy. I don't know. I am clumsy. I also don't feel like being cold like that. I'm sure that you're really nice and warm once you get everything on. I just don't want to be cold like that. Water, I know it's going to be hard. Water skiing's hard. But I love the water. So it would be okay. I don't know. Listen, I'm also sure I can be talked out of any of my positions in some of this stuff. Maybe. What songs make you dance uncontrollably? Oh. There's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. We've talked about this. There's a lot. I actually realized I can't name some of them. Yeah. Give me a good salsa merengue beat. Give me a good 70s disco. We talk about this, like Bee Gees and Casey and the Sunshine Band. That whole, I just remembered there's this song. It's called La Luz by Juanes. And that song will always get me dancing. I actually used to dance. So it's an older song. And when I was pregnant with my son, I would dance. Like, it just always gets me dancing. So I'd be dancing, driving back and forth to work. And then when my son was born, I would dance around. I would hold him as a newborn dancer. I would dance around with him the house. And even now, he has a playlist of like all the songs he likes, and that'll come on. And so like that song like makes me ad lib, and so he knows the ad libs that I do. Anyways, he likes that song too. Se fue la luz en todo el barrio. Na, 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 na. Anyway, so that'll always get me going. Okay, so this is like the other thing with dating. Okay, have you ever dated someone? We've talked about this. Have you ever dated someone your parents didn't like? Because asked how many people have you dated? I didn't really. I'm a different person. I don't know. It also just didn't happen in my life. Anyway, the answer is my mom. We've talked about this. My mom doesn't talk like that or do that. Yeah, she would have never told me. And I need to clarify something. I think I talked about this, and this is a good time to bring it up because I had forgotten that my mom and my family met the very first person that was my boyfriend for a month. That I said I broke up because they wanted to marry me, and I was like, "We've been dating for a month." No. And there were other problematic issues. That being said, hello, plane, closer one. I can see you. Like, I can see what airline you are. Why is it that low? Anyway, so like when I was used to people seeing, so I can be not, people in my family dated people before I did. Be it younger, older, whatever. They were younger or older than me. They dated people before I ever did. And they would bring their significant others over, and then I would see my family be like, "Oh, we're such and such person," and I was like, "Oh, I don't ever want to do that." I don't want to be asked about, "Oh, we're such and such person," and it just kind of be like a revolving door of people. Again, no offense, just not for me. And so I forgot that they had met the very first person. After him, I was like, they don't need to know if, like, they don't need to meet him. But fast forward many years, they did eventually end up meeting. And that's because we were on and off for way too long. And, shortly after that, we stopped talking. So yeah, anyway. Ugh, not answering that question. What is the purpose? Where are you considered a regular at? Ooh, here's something else to know about me. I don't like that. Isn't that weird? That's like a whole thing. Like, this is getting long. I do have to get going, but I do like talking to you. I hope that I hope this is entertaining. Anyway, I don't like being a regular anywhere. Isn't that weird? I don't know what it is. For example, I grocery shop not the same grocery store. If like I change up. Isn't that weird? It's like you've seen me too many times and you recognize me now. I have to move along. I'm gonna go shop over here for a little bit and then I'll go back over there. I don't know what it is about me, and that's something that is very like, I don't know. I don't like being a regular anywhere. However, that's not true. Listen, we're all contradictions. It's something about grocery stores. I don't know. The coffee shop I go to, I love going there, and it's the only coffee shop I like to go to. If they're open, I'm going to them. They're really, really great. And they recognize me. So you know what? I'm fine with being a regular at my coffee shop. There we go. Moving on. My mom and I were talking about this. I don't really, especially now that I'm older. Why are there so many planes? There's another one right there. And I can see it. I can see underneath it. I don't understand. You guys should make if you are of drinking age, and it is at that time, you guys should make a drinking game of how many planes I see. Because I'm telling you right now, how many has it been? Like 4 or 5? Why? Moving on. What was I saying? Oh, yes. My mom and I were talking the other day about, anyway, moving on. I don't really identify with like the air personality. Like, we were reading it, I was like, oh, that's not me. She was taking a test and she had called me to talk to me about like what she was. And I was like, oh, you're like, probably more earth than water. And so like we went and started reading it, and she's an earth. She's earth. She's definitely earth. Which is why, anyway. And I don't really identify with like the air personality traits. There's some things, yes, but like when you're reading it, generally speaking, no. But the fickleness of it, catch the wind if you can. the fickleness of it, I think. And I don't know how I don't know. Anyways, we're all contradictions. I'm fixed and unfixed at the same time. I don't know. When you find someone physically attractive, what's the first thing you notice? It's so hard. I think it's usually their aura, like what they give off. Which again, I have said that before. It really is that. Is it their stature, too? I guess. I want to say eyes, though. I think I notice eyes. It's like, because I was saying, I'm like their face. No, it's their eyes. Like their eyes and like what they give off, you know? Anyway. What do you feel is the perfect food for a food fight? Mashed potatoes. Okay, this is 31 minutes. Have you ever been on a blind date? No. Are you OCD about anything? Listen, I've gotten better. I used to be real. I've gotten better. Okay, listen. I know what I'm OCD about. I had to think about it because, okay, I have a lot of things I'm OCD about. Let's just be real. But I've gotten better. But if you are a person who is untidy or who is messy, you do that. Do you. But keep it in your own space. Do not let it come over to my space. Do not let it come over to my space. Don't. Keep it over there. It comes over to my side, we're going to have a problem. That also has to mean with our eating spaces. If we live together, you know, and there's more than one. Well, so if there's only one sink, we got to keep that clean. We got to keep it clean. Okay. It's a shared space. We got to, you know, let's be courteous. If there's more than one sink, you keep your mess on your side. That also has to do with anything. We have a room together. Keep it over on your own side. Do not bring your mess to me. And that's a really good thing about. And it says a lot about me. Another plane. Oh, but I've had it. You guys, I'm not even as OCD as I used to be. Having a kid will do that, you know? Living life a little bit will do that to you. But like blowing my nose, I always sanitize my hands afterwards. Yeah, anything to do with cleaning, I'm pretty OCD about. I've gotten better. No, I think it has to do with a comfortableness thing. Maybe that has to also do with cleanliness. Maybe that also has to do with cleanliness. It's strange. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know. It's a double standard, right? What I'm about to say. I don't like people to drink after me. You have your cup. I have my cup. The only time that blends is alcohol. Now listen, I know it makes no sense, but in my mind, the alcohol kills any germs. It's all right, we can share a drink. The alcohol is gonna kill it. I don't know why I think that. Listen, not factual. I don't know. It's all in my head. But I thought, man, I'd really like to be... Another one. It's a different one. Okay, anyways, I have to let you go. I like talking here too much. Okay, listen. Priscilla, focus. would like to be, I would like to be comfortable with somebody enough to be like, sure, you can drink after me. Even saying it, I don't know if I really believe that, but I want to. I wish that I could feel that way. Sharing your utensil? Sure, let's go ahead. I don't know, but I can't do that. You have your utensil. I have my utensil. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But there's times I've blended it. I think it has to do with a comfortable thing. Like, am I comfortable with you? Also, if we're sharing saliva in other ways, I've just never been at that point of comfortableness, which is strange to say. But because I have a son. But I guess it says a lot. Never reached that comfortable level. Anyway, I gotta go. I really have things. I have to focus, you guys, but I don't want to. I don't want to focus, but I really gotta focus. How am I gonna do? I've got to go work. But I'm like, I don't wanna. I have something I have to get done today. Anyway, I didn't read the other thing. I hope this was entertaining for you. I love you. Have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever it may be for you. Rest well, rest well, rest well. And also too, I'm like, today I've really been thinking about everything that's coming up, and I'm really praying about how can I effectively pray and like just coverings and blessings for everybody, because healthy. All right, I love you. Have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever it may be. Stretch.